guys, welcome back to our channel. And in today's video, as you guys can see by the title, I am filming my breast reduction video. And yes, I finally got it. But if you want to know all the details and a little tea about my process, stay tuned. So let's get right into the video. I got my notes right here, so if y'all see me looking down, I want to make sure I don't forget anything. But I was looking at other videos and like some videos like question asked or some stuff that they left out that I feel like would be useful for you guys. I'm going to include that in this video. First, I'm going to start off by telling you guys why I got my breast reduction. So it started about 5 years ago when I got pregnant with Jathan. My boobs had got extremely big, and I will insert a picture here. I remember I was in my cousin's wedding, and oh my god, my boobs was huge. But I was also pregnant at this time, but like, y'all, they was off the chart. I think I had got up to like a H or I or something like that. But yeah, so and then when I got done nursing Jathan, I think they went back down, but didn't go down, you know, that much. And so I was like, oh my god, how can I lose my breasts? And so I was working out, trying to lose it, but they would never go away. Then I got pregnant with Zaya. Same thing, boob got big, but not as big. Then again, so basically kids made my boobs get extremely big. And so I finally said, once I had cash, because if the Lord say the same, cash is our last child. So I was like, after our last child, I'm going to get the breast reduction because I already know that I'm losing weight. They're not going anywhere. So I got to get this down so my body can feel proportion. So that was one of the reasons. But the biggest reason was back pains. Oh my god, I actually had to go to the doctor, and my back started to curve because all the pressure of my breast. So it was starting to be a health problem for me, and it was just getting worse as time go on. So I started my process of getting my breast reduction. So the process that I went through was, first, I didn't have to go to a specialist because, or I didn't have to go to my primary doctor to get seen by a specialist. I was able to go straight to a specialist simply because my insurance allowed me to do so. I don't know how you guys' insurance work, but I have United Healthcare, if anybody like to know. So I went straight to the specialist. I went to the surgeon that was on my list to see me. It was like bukus of people, and I just searched in my surrounding area where I want to get it done, and I did like at least a month or so of research on who I want as my plastic surgeon. So I went to a consultation, saw him. He was like, yes, you are approved for breast reduction. So we started the process. So the next step was to get approval through my insurance. So I sent of approval to my insurance, and they approved it. It was like maybe a week or two, not that long. I heard that people take a long time for that insurance to get approved, but mine didn't, thank God. And so got my insurance approved, and then after that I had to see a chiropractor, and I had to do 3 visits. Some people do 5, some people didn't have to do any. But I think it's up to your surgeon. I'm not for sure, but I had to see a chiropractor and I had to do 3 visits. I know on the sheet of paper it was like how many visits, so I think he put down, you know, like he can say how many visits you need to go. So mine was only 3, so I went back to back. So each week I went so I can go on and knock that out the way, because that was the next step to get an appointment date for my actual surgery. And so I did that, and I went back for a consultation with him, and we had to talk about, you know, my boob side, where I want to be at, my problems, and my before side. He got all my measurements and all of that, and then he was like, okay, well, we'll keep in contact with you. They had to send all that information. I had to get a professional sizing, and I think when I did the professional sizing, I was like a 32I, I want to say. Yeah, I think it was a 32I. And so they packaged together and sent it off to my insurance, and I want to say it took them like a month to finalize everything. And so I got a surgery date, and my initial surgery date was, I think it was in March or something, but then the pandemic happened and we had to push it back. So my surgery date was July 3rd. Yes, July 3rd. And so I'm also going to insert some clips of me filming that process. Well, I did like before surgery, so you know, my thoughts on that. And then I think I did a few days, like day 1, 2, and 3 of like how I felt. But honestly, you guys, I was so sick that I couldn't do what I wanted to do. I want to give you guys a whole week of like updates and stuff, but I couldn't. But I'm gonna get to that later on in the video about the pain and all that. I just want to make sure I finish the process of me getting approved. So once I got my surgery date, I had to go back again to the doctor and do the final measurements as to, and he took pictures of my breasts and all that. And then he also, you know, told me like the size, what I'm gonna be, what that he gonna try to put me in, and what to go with my frame. We just did the final prep before surgery, and I think it was like 2 weeks before the surgery. And so that was that. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is the surgery day, July 3rd. So my appointment time initially was I think 11. I want to say it was 11 o'clock. I can't remember. But they called me and told me to come in early, because they actually was ahead of time, which was great, because you know, you can't eat after 12 o'clock the night before. And I knew that I was already getting hungry. So and then I had to fix the kids breakfast. So I was like, oh my God. So thank God that they called me like early and told me to come in as soon as possible. So I got there like at 10 something, and I went in the room. I had to do the measurements again. He drawed on me to make sure, you know, the placement of everything was correct. And then I had to wait for the nurse to come in. When the nurse came in, I had to do like additional paperwork to like confirm everything. And after that, I think I waited for like maybe an hour or so before the doctor came back in. Well, the anesthesiologist came back there, and he was just talking to me, let me know what he's gonna do in his process and all that kind of stuff. And he asked me, was I nervous? And I'm like, yeah, just a little bit. And so he was like, okay, well, I'm gonna give you something to calm down your nerves. So I think he gave me I don't know, was it liquid form or a pill, but he gave me something, and I was actually pretty calm. So after the doctor gave me something to calm my nerves down, I sat there in the room waiting for like maybe 10 minutes for it to like really start calming me down. And then I had to walk over to the surgery room. and the surgery room wasn't that far away, so it was one lady holding me on one arm and another lady holding me on the other arm. And we went in there, I laid on the bed. I did see lights and like tools that they're gonna use and all that, but I really was kind of out of it, so I really didn't know. I didn't see the doctor anymore, but I was laying there. I think they was talking to me about something, asked me how I'm feeling, and have I calmed down, my nerves calmed down. Like, yeah. They say no, I was out of it. And he did mention that he was gonna put a tube down my throat, which I forgot to say that earlier. But yeah, he told me all the steps, and he gonna have my IV, you know, hooked up just in case something happened. But he let me know that, you know, normally things like this do not happen. It's very rare.
All right, so I just want to give an update, man. So we got there probably like 10:43, and she had to be there about 10:45. So you know, they took her back, and I wasn't able to go inside the building as we already said. So they took her back and just kind of gave me a time frame of a couple hours, whatever. So at first I was debating on going to the house, because I was like, man, it's like 2 hours or 3 hours, whatever. So I'm like, that's a good little while to sit in the car. But then my mind was like, man, you know, something happened. Not thinking badly, but I wanted to be close to get here quick or whatever was needed. Or if she got done early, whatever. So I decided to stay. So I already had a pillow, you know. So just be using the pillow, man. I had me a smoothie. I ain't pubbing for nobody, but Smoothie King, whatever. So just out here. I'm at Kroger right now, so I'm probably gonna go in Kroger and get a couple things real quick and get back to the car and read some more stuff on my phone. But you know, hopefully we'll be able to I doubt she'll be able to say anything whenever I do pick her up, but you know, I'm gonna get on here and try to tell y'all, you know, how she's doing and what's going on. But it will somehow combine all this stuff together and make it worth something. But cool, just wanted to hop on real quick and let the randletv family know what's going on. So cool, talk to you soon.
So once surgery was over, I think surgery was like 2.5, maybe 3 hours. Rud came back and picked me up, and we went home. And that's really all I can remember about the surgery day, because I'm telling you, the opiates had me out all day long. And I do remember her telling me that day 2 and 3 would be the worst. This was before, she told me this before I went under. And she also told me that I may have a sore throat from the tube going down my throat. And she also said that I may be like sick from the medicine. She's like, everybody does different. So speaking of, I want to get into my pain.
All right, so it is now, I don't know if y'all can see that, 2:41 Eastern. So like I said, they got her at like 10:45ish, and you know, here she is. So she's still kind of out of it, but got her covered up and everything. She's kind of cold, so gonna head to the house and recovery at home starts. So I had to record the doctor because I ain't the nurse, because she was sharing some stuff. I'm like, I don't know what it's gonna be like, so I had to, you know, record them, whatever. But yeah, so about to head to the house and start the recovery process and get this thing going. So we'll see. I'm gonna try not to hit any bumps and stuff, but yeah, so I just want you guys to see. But yeah, she's kind of cold and everything, so we'll go from there. Peace.
Oh my God. So the first day that I got my medicine, they gave it to me while I was there. So, you know, I was going through my system. I didn't feel anything, but I was hungry because I haven't ate since 12, or it was way before 12, so probably like 10 or 11 something the night prior to. So I told Rod I want to get something to eat. We stopped at Panera to get me some soup because I was like, okay, having soup might be light on my stomach since I won't have anything heavy. I got soup and a sandwich, a half of a sandwich, and I could not eat anything. Like, I was sick to my stomach. Every time I tried to put something in me, like, I could not eat. And so I went home, went to sleep, and I slept the rest of the day. Hey you guys, this is day 1 post-op, and as y'all can tell, I'm outside walking with the kiddos and my husband. So yeah, and I got Cash right here in the stroller. How am I feeling? For the most part, I'm fine. I'm sleepy, itchy, and in a little pain, but I've been taking my pain meds on time. Try to every 4 hours, but sometimes I stretch out to 6. Like right now, I'm stretching towards 6 because it makes me so sleepy. So I've been sleeping the whole day away, so it feels like I haven't been spending time with my kids and my mother-in-law. So now I'm trying to stay woke. That's another reason why I can't, and Cash on the walk. So I'm trying to stay woke so I can be some company to them. So yeah, because I feel like I'm missing the whole day. So other than that, I'm fine. Rudd has been so helpful. I'm so appreciative of him. He been changing my drain, making sure I'm good, and yeah, just been taking care of me. He been on his husband duties, which, like I stated before, she said that day 2 and day 3 would be the worst. Honestly, it wasn't that bad. The only thing that I felt like that made it, you know, noticeable is that I could feel my nerves. So that was, you know, the only thing that bothered me. It was like sharp pains, but it wasn't nothing like, you know, pressure or anything like that. So day 2 and 3, I was on. My biggest thing, I was mostly sick. I don't know, was I sick from the pain meds or the antibiotics, because they gave me antibiotics and I'm not quite sure which one had me sick. Plus I couldn't eat, so trying to take medicine on top of that, and I know antibiotics can make you sicker when you haven't eaten anything. So oh my God, so the first 4 days I was sick as a dog, and I lost I think 4 to 6 pounds in 4 days, because literally, y'all, I didn't eat anything. I was sick to my stomach, and I actually threw up on day 4, which made me feel a little bit better, but not that much better. But today is day 2 post-op, and I am hurting. My mother-in-law is gone today, so I got the kids by myself, and I took some medicine, and now I'm sleepy. But I'm currently taking the kids a bath because they need a bath. I didn't take their bath last night after the fireworks and stuff. I think today is like day 3. Let's see. Yeah. Day 3. And I am going through it today. My house is a mess. I'm trying to talk to y'all. Wow. I cook for them. Well, I'm just gonna make them some noodles, something quick, until their daddy get home to cook them some food so I can lay down. But I am hurting. And then after that, I got better after day 5, far as being sick to my stomach. I was able to eat more. I started cutting back on my pain meds, because I didn't know like what it was that was causing me to be so sick. So I cut back to like 1 a day for the pain meds, because initially I think they had me taking 2 or 3. I can't really remember. But I went down to like 1, and then I was trying to fight through the pain. And my pain level was probably a 7 or 8, simply because like I was feeling like tight pressure, kind of like, you know, the blood pressure thingy that go in your arm, and then like when it's compressed, like it kind of hurt. But imagine your boobs like that for a long period of time. So that was going on, plus the stinging sensation. And I had to get the extended cut, so that hurt even worse. And then I also had drains put in. I forgot to mention, I had to get drains put in. Some doctors don't do drains and some do. It's just up to the doctor themselves. But my doctor said he liked doing the drains simply because it cuts back on you getting infection and all of that. So I had to change out drains every day, and I had my drains in for a week. Yeah, for a week, so it wasn't that bad. And removing the drains, they didn't really hurt that bad, but like you can feel the drain coming out of you. So she told me to inhale and exhale. Rod and Jathan was up in there with me when I got it taken out, and oh my god, I told Jathan I'm about to fall out. He was like, "Mama, just breathe, just breathe." It was so cute. So yeah, my final thoughts on my breast reduction. I am super excited that I got it, because now I can work out without worried about flopping all over the place. And I like the fact that I can wear certain stuff, because for the last past maybe 10, no, not that far, probably like the last past 6 years or so. Yeah, probably like 6 years. The last past 6 years, I could not wear certain stuff. And my boots make my body look bigger than what I actually was. So that was like, oh my god, some of these cute outfits I couldn't even wear. I had the body for it, but I couldn't wear it because it was too V'd, so my boobs would be out everywhere, or the back was out. And how I'm gonna wear a backless shirt with my boobs all the way down to my stomach, you know? So it's like, that has to go. That has to go. And so yeah, for, you know, the appearance wise, I didn't like it, but for health concern, they definitely had to go, because I cannot walk around humpback. So I need to preserve my back for, you know, later years. So I'm like, now is the time. And I really feel like this was perfect timing, simply because I knew that I wanted more kids, but also like we was in transition of moving. And so I'm like, you know, everything was going on, our life was chaotic. So this was perfect timing right now, because we stationary, we don't have much going on, you know, we got family that could come and help. So I'm so thankful that my mother-in-law was off, and she was able to come down and help me and Rod with the boys. So appreciative of her. But yes, I would do it again. I have no complaints. Only thing that I am experiencing is my chest right here itch a lot. Y'all may see it, maybe a little bit red. And like under my arms right here, where, you know, I told you guys that I had to get the long extended cut, simply because my boobs was super big. Excuse me. So I had to get the extended cut. So like the end of my incision is like very itchy and sensitive, so on both sides. So that's the only thing. I just itch a lot, And I don't like that because people probably think I'm crazy. They be talking to me, I'm just scratching, but it's like I can't help it, especially this part. I don't know why this itch. I have little to no bruising left. Everything is coming together. They looking more normal than what they looked when I first got it. So I am very pleased with my results. I'm very pleased with my plastic surgeon. He did a great job. And yeah, if you guys have any more questions about my breast reduction, just leave it in the comment section below. So now I'm going to show you guys my new breasts, of course with my clothes on. But yeah, here they go. This is the new me. I'm going to turn to the side so you guys can get a better view, but I'm gonna try to push this in. But yeah, so it fits my body now and I can't complain. I currently do not know the size that I am, but I'm pretty sure because I can't get size until 6 weeks, I think. No, 6 weeks or 6 months. I'm not for sure what's the number. I got my doctor appointment in a few weeks, so he will let me know. But basically right now I've just been wearing sports bra or the what them thing called? Like the, I can't even think of it right now. Bandages or I don't know, y'all. When I figure it out, I'm gonna let y'all know. I'm gonna leave it down now. But yeah, I've been wearing those, and so I think I'm probably going to be like a C. I'm gonna think like maybe a 36, 38. I went to the store and I put a bra like up against mine, and I think it was like a 38C, but I don't know. So I'm gonna say a C cup. We ain't gonna put a number down. We just gonna say a C cup. But yeah, so like I said, I'm not gonna stay on here long. I just want to give y'all a quick rundown of my breast reduction, how I feel, the process of it. And if you guys have any questions, please feel free to leave it in the comment section and I will answer all you guys questions. And yeah, until my next video, bye.